the session. Okay. Again, you cannot eat. It's okay. We said who narrates the story, the medicine bag? The boy. Okay. Well, his name is Martin. Okay. So he narrates the story from his point of view. He reflects his emotions, his feelings, his thoughts. What if we retell the story from the grandpa's point of view? Would it be the same? No. Our mission is to retell. Try to tell me a brief, or you can choose any paragraph or any scene and try to retell it from the grandpa's point of view. Can you do it? Okay, come in front of the mic and try to retell it in the point of view of grandpa. Okay.
When I was sitting in the camp, I watched a group of kids coming towards me. When they came, they asked me for stories and the things that I did in my young age. And I told them my stories about it. I told them the story which I exaggerated it. They understood that the point of view that they got from movies and
Okay, but the voice, can you fix the voice because it's not clear at the moment? Okay, try to say something.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Okay, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, when we retell the story from anyone's point of view, can have a sit silent. When we retell the story from any person's point of view, we reflect his emotions because the grandpa, he noticed that Martin will feel shame of inviting his friends to the house. That's why he prepared himself. That's why he changed his clothes, right? You know that Martin was surprised by the outfit that his grandpa put on. He was in new and good clothes, and he was looking good. And that's one of the reasons that makes Martin refuse to invite his friends. Okay. Also, we need to reflect the thoughts regarding the medicine bag. Why the grandpa visited Martin and his mother? Why it's important to deliver the medicine bag so we can show such thing when we retell the story from the point of view. Okay, so it's the same strategy. When we write, we need to focus on such things. How come? We know that we have 4 skills. Can you tell me the 4 skills again, Balder? The language skills. How many skills? We said you attended that class before. We were talking about the skills of the language. Okay, tell me, Salim.
There are more, sir.
Okay, 4 skills. Tell me the 4.
Speaking, sir, the speaking.
Speaking and writing and speaking and writing and
Reading, speaking, then reading and writing.
Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And we said that the speaking is the input of the the listening is the input of the speaking, and the reading is the input of writing. So there is a connection between each two skills. So regarding our topic today, if I asked you to retell, and we have another way to classify the skills. We have 2 productive skills. The 2 productive skills are speaking and writing. The word that you say, you can write. If you want to say something, you can write it. So it's the same strategy when we speak or when we write. Okay. So if I told you to retell the story from the grandpa's point of view, it's the same if I told you try to write the story from the grandpa's point of view. Let us move now to the book. Open your books. I'll open it with you. Wait. Page 26. Okay, now short stories like The Medicine Bag have a narrator. The narrator is a character from the story or a voice. Okay, relates story events, point of view. And as we said, the point of view will change if you change the narrator. From which a narrator tells a story, The Medicine Bag is told from Martin's point of view. And the question here, how would the story be different if it were told from another character's point of view? As to say, we have many characters in the story. Will it change if we retell it from any other character's point of view, like the mother or the grandpa or Martin's friends? I think it will change, right? Because everyone, as I told you, reflects his point of view through his words. So here, the assignment we're supposed to do at home, to write, and I told you to write is the same to say, to write a retelling of a story, The Medicine Bag, from grandpa's point of view, not the whole story, it's like a summary based on the details provided in the story. Imagine grandpa's journey. Now we didn't know much about the journey that grandpa did to the to arrive to the to Martin's house, right? He didn't express how was it difficult, how did he suffer during this journey. We didn't know anything about this journey, or we know, but we don't know much about it, right?
Right, sir.
So when the grandpa retell the story or say narrate the story, he will focus on how did he suffer till he reached the house, because he is old and it's the first time for him to come to the house for a long time and so on. So what are his impressions of Martin and his friends? Now we knew from the story the feelings and impressions of Martin. First, he felt ashamed, and later on, he felt proud of his grandpa, right? So now we need to know, we didn't know about the feelings. We didn't know about grandpa's feelings at the beginning of the story and at the end of the story. He didn't tell us his feelings. So when you retell, it's okay, never mind, leave it. When you retell the story from the grandpa's point of view, you will focus on his feelings. Okay? Yes, Salim.
That's about stripping the lights.
That's okay. It's okay. I can see you, and it's okay. So you know what I mean? So you need to know when you retell the story from the grandpa's point of view, as to say, try to imagine the first scene or the first time that grandpa met Martin. Try to express his feelings at this moment. Try to imagine.
Which scene?
First time when he came to the house and he was exhausted and so on. He will say something before he faint down. Okay, try to imagine what is his feeling. He is feeling at this time, and what will he say at this time?
Then I think he was very exhausted, but he was also very happy to see his descendants living a happy life when they saw him, and they were worried for him that he came all this way with nobody with him. So he was happy, but then he couldn't complete because he was very tired, and then he fell down.
Okay, we need to focus on such things. We need to show grandpa's feelings and grandpa's impressions, okay, towards his family. And we need to know if it will change through the story or no, because as we know, Martin's impression or Martin's feelings change it through the story, right? So we need to check if grandpas will change or no. So that's something we need to know. Make grandpa the narrator. Okay, here we are at page 26. Make the grandpa the narrator, the character who tells the story using a brown eye. Include details, thoughts, feelings, and insights from grandpa's point of view. As we said, everyone narrates the story. He reflects his feelings and his point of view and his thoughts. That's what we need to do. For this vocabulary, we have 5 words. Do you know the meaning of these words? We have what? Sheeplish what?
Sheepishly said.
You know the meaning of sheeplish? Okay.
I saw it said in the. I read it here and I know what its meaning.
But at the moment, you know the meaning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell us the meaning.
We used to do it in a tired way. When you're tired, you do it like sheepishly. It's not that great.
Mhm. So we can use it when we retell the story with the grandpa also. The other words, do you know any word in this from these words? Give a chance to Bandar. You don't
Don't have any answer.
try to guess. Fatigue. It's English and French word, by the way. Fatigue is English and French okay. Frail, okay. Frail. What do you mean by frail?
Well, I think, sir, when you're it's frails and bones. When somebody is like bones only, he's not that good. He's not his health isn't that good. So he's very frail. You know, he's like ashes. He's very light. He's very.
Okay. Reflect on your writing. How well do you think your retelling expressed Grandpa's point of view? What was the most challenging part of retelling the story from Grandpa's point of view? You know, the uh, the story details. Which part is challenging to retell?
Yeah, the part that is challenging to retell, when he was walking in the road, and there were dogs barking at him, little kids surrounding him, because you don't like know what is his feeling or what does he want to do with them, because he was very tired. He couldn't do anything. He may like lose it on the floor. He may like just.
Okay, and you, Bandar? I guess there is a challenge to convince Martin to accept the medicine bag. So you need to reflect these thoughts. Maybe he will think of it in his mind. Should I tell Martin something and so on? So he can speak to himself. Okay, so you can show this and how will he convince and deliver the medicine bag to Martin. So here is also a challenging point we can focus on, right? Okay, I'm sorry because the session, you know, it's very short. It's very short today, and yes, because I have another session with the grade 7, so I need you to share your homework with me, and your homework for today is try to retell, okay, the story from the grandpa's point of view. You can just write a summary, focus on his feelings, and you can choose two challenging situations. As I told you, you told me the one while the dogs were chasing him, and I told you when he was trying to convince and to deliver the medicine back to Martin, and to show the importance of and you need also to show the symbols and why is the medicine bag important for him or for the family. So you need to show this. It's not just an item. Okay. See you. I believe we don't have another session today, so see you tomorrow, inshallah. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.